Building a time wealth business is not about getting rich. It's about creating a balance of time and money so you can get back to doing the things you love most, whether it be spending more time with your family, traveling, learning new skills, or whatever you want. So the real question is, how exactly do you go about creating a time wealth business? Well, that's what this channel is all about, and each episode will give you another piece of the puzzle. And as a thank you for tuning in, I've put together a special presentation entitled The 8 Steps to Build Your Time Wealth Business. You can get it for free at www.timwealthsecrets.com/8-steps-free. See you in there. Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Time Wealth Secrets. I'm your host, Sam Fury. It's pretty windy today. And so I've decided just to sit out the front because I know the wind's going to hurt the microphone, and just talk to you from here. Maybe I'll do this all the time. Actually, it seems a bit more calm, doesn't it? And the camera's not moving around so much. I do like walking though. Anyway, today's episode is it's titled "This is the only marketing strategy you need," right? So obviously it's about how to make a marketing strategy for your time wealth business. So like most things in business, marketing isn't actually strategically hard. It just takes ongoing effort. Like I've mentioned a few times before that when you want to do something, you just find someone that's done it or that has a plan, or find a plan or whatever. You don't have to make it your own, and then just mimic it, right? Obviously you have to tweak it or whatever to suit your needs, but if it's already done, unless you've created something completely new, like, well, this is all right for marketing. There's a definite way to go about marketing, so you'll never have to create something new. There's a definite way. There's lots of experts out there. You just model them, right? And if you want to get really, really, really good at marketing, well, then I guess you can start getting ahead of the trend. But unless your business is being a marketing expert, you don't really need to do that. You just need to find the marketing experts, and trust me, they all have products because they're marketers. And then you just buy their products, or even just listen to their free stuff, and you'll figure out all you need to know for the marketing strategy, and that's it. All right. So what I've learned on my short journey, when I've been delving into marketing hard the last 6 months or so, is this, right? So the first thing you need to do is find your customers. The very first step. So the very first step of your marketing strategy will be to find your customers. And you might think, oh, my customers are everyone, but that's not true, right? First of all, and there's steps within this, right? So you got to know your message. You got to be very clear about what you're providing. Okay. For example, for Time Wealth Secrets, the idea is to help people make small ongoing internet businesses that will give them money so they can travel, or something like that, right? As you can see, I don't have a very clear message, but that's all right because I've got it written down. I just don't know off the top of my head, but you should know it off the top of your head, right? All right, so for the survival fitness plan, it's like to teach people how to train in the survival fitness plan so they can protect themselves on the street, right? Getting fit while learning life-saving skills. So know your message. And then the next part is to identify your dream customer. Who's your dream customer? So like, this is where you narrow it down. You don't just want to go for everyone, because if you market to everyone, you'll attract no one. That's not how the saying goes, but it's something along those lines. You've got to be specific about who you want to attract. And then the reason for that is you'll find out in the next step. All right. So identify your dream customer. Who is it? What do they do? Where do they hang? Where do they hang out? What do they feel like? What do they do day to day? Are they parents? Are they young people? Are they interested? For example, if you're trying to sell guitars, obviously your target market is people that play guitar, right? That's your dream customer. You don't want to market to drummers because they're not going to want your guitars, right? Well, they might, but you don't want to market to people that aren't interested in music, I guess. But first, you would just concentrate on focusing on people that play guitar, right? Because they're or that are interested in playing guitar, because they're your main target, right? Maybe once you've saturated, or once you've gone deep in that and made like a super, you might want to expand to people that play other instruments and try to attract them into it. But you go for the low flying fish first, all right? So know your low flying fish. Is that what they call it? I don't know. Anyway, so know your dream customer. And then the last part of finding your customers, once you know your message, once you know your customer, find out where they hang out. So this is a concept that this guy that I follow, Russell Brunson, he calls it the Dream 100. So basically, there's already people that have already gathered your dream customers. For example, let's say I want to do something for marketing, right? Let's say my business is marketing, and Russell, what I would do is target Russell Brunson's followers, because he's got lots and lots of marketers in his ecosystem already, and so I don't have to go and target them individually. All I have to do is find his, and then plug my message into his, and then and it'll already be in front of them. If I'm into boxing, let's say I'm selling something to do with boxing, what do? I find all the people that follow Mike Tyson, and then I just like put my message in front of Mike Tyson's audience, right? And these days with all the technology, it's quite easy to do. You just go onto Facebook and say, put my message in front of everyone that likes Mike Tyson's page, or something like that, right? So that's where you find where they hang out. You can join groups, like if I'm doing something with mountain biking, I might go join all the mountain biking groups. You can find blogs. You can find influencers on Instagram and Twitter, and there's all these things, right? So you find out where they hang out. All right, so that's step one, is find your customers. Step two is to be prolific, right? Crafting messages and lots of content, and just testing stuff. Which kind of content? Well, it just depends on what you want to do, right? Like if you like just talking and you don't want to be on video, just make a podcast. If you like writing, you can write a blog or whatever. But the thing is you've got to be prolific. You've got to start making content to attract these customers. And also for paid ads, right? So you don't just put out one ad and then see if it works. You put out a lot. You put out ads all the time, every single day, because you never know what's gonna work, right? Just because you think, oh, that's the best, it doesn't matter. It's what your customers say, right? So you put out the ads and make sure you put them in the right spot so you're not wasting your money. And that's being prolific. And so once you've done that, so you've put out your ads, you know your dream customers, you found out where they hang out, so you're putting it in front of them, right? Then you can assess and improve. That's assess and improve. That is this is where you really get into the marketing, right? So you suss out what's working, you use things, what they call A/B testing, where you have an ad, and then you see that's your control ad, and then you duplicate it, and then change one thing, just like the heading, right, and see if that makes it better. If it makes it better, that's the new control, and then you change something else. If it makes it worse, you get rid of that, and then try testing something different, right? So testing and constant improvement, and that's all you do, right? Of course, each step has a lot to learn, and if you want to excel, like I said before, you really have to stay in front of the treads. But you start small, right? Because just to make a little bit of money or whatever, use what's been proven to work, like I said before, and then as you get better, you can get better. That's it, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Might keep doing this like this instead of walking around from now on. All right, thanks for tuning in. Hope you had a good New Year. Today is the 2nd that I'm recording this. Whenever you're hearing it, I don't know. But Happy New Year. All the best for 2023. It's going to be a good year. See ya. Thanks for tuning in to Time Wealth Secrets. I hope you found some value in this episode. If you did, please like and share it so more people can discover it and learn how to build their own time wealth business. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you can be notified as soon as the latest episodes are released. Finally, remember to claim your free presentation entitled The 8 Steps to Build Your Time Wealth Business. You can get it for free at www.timewealthsecrets.com/8-steps-free. See you next time.